Test 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, everybody. So good to see all your faces. Happy Saturday. How does that sound for you guys in the back? Yeah, okay. Wonderful. Welcome, welcome. My name is Amy, and I'm so excited to be here with you as always. Always the highlight of our week, so thank you guys for coming out. It's also the first week that we're officially streaming live on YouTube. So hi to any friends that are watching us from home, internationally. We got some crew over at Sunset Cliffs that are also streaming out and doing it out there. So enjoy wherever you are. It's always such a pleasure to guide you through your yoga practice, but that's exactly it. I'm here as your guide. You're your own best teacher, so you know your own body the best. If anything today doesn't feel good for you, you don't have to do it. So I'm going to give you lots of ways to modify, lots of ways to make things harder if that's what you want. So I want you to really pay attention to what you need today and really make the choices that serve you the best. So you're always welcome to do something a little different or to take a pause whenever you need it. And cool, we're going to start out exactly as you guys are. Welcome to sit in any position that feels good. You can have your legs crisscrossed or feel free to have them out in front of you. We like to do this at the start of every class just to take a moment to really arrive, not just physically, but also energetically. So let's take a moment, maybe close your eyes. Welcoming in this beautiful morning. If you're outside, it's pretty warm out. So welcoming in that bright sunshine. We got about 1 more month left of summer officially. So we gotta really enjoy it and soak it up while we can. And then start to notice how you're feeling today. Check in with your body here. How did you wake up? It's always a different experience every day being a human. So how does your body feel today? Are you feeling nice and energized, ready to go? Maybe there's areas of tension or pain. Maybe you feel stiff, just a little groggy, still trying to wake up. All of that is valid. This is going to be our time to really set that intention to feel good. So I want you to remind yourself what brought you out here today. What brought you to your mat? Maybe it's a specific thing that you're trying to let go of or recover from. Some injury in your body, maybe a stressor in your work week. And I want you to really hone in on that. Maybe it's a way you want to feel. But remember your reason why. It's so easy to just kind of go through the motions of life, so getting more intentional starts to make us become more present. We're rooted in the here and now. So with your intention in mind, let's take a really big inhale in through your nose, nice and deep. Hold it at the top, and then see if you can fill up with even more air from there. And then open your mouth, let's exhale and sigh that out, let it go. Let's do that one more time. Again, a really big inhale in through your nose. Try to hold your breath at the top. See if you can fill up with even more air. And then again, open your mouth. Exhale, sigh that out. Alright, getting ready to have an amazing flow. Let's open up our eyes. And we're going to take an inhale here. Reach your arms up to the sky. As you exhale, put your hands forward and just start to crawl them out. You can find a little side-to-side movement here, stretching through your ribs, your lats. And then crawl your hands back up. Once again, we'll reach both arms up to the sky. And I'll be near here. You're going to take your right hand down and stretch the left arm up and over. Nice big side stretch, getting into the ribs. And inhale both arms up. Let's take it the other way. Nice left hand down, that right arm takes you up and over. And then again, inhale both arms up. Nice. We're going to take our hands over towards the right. We're going to curl them over to the left. Maybe side stretch there. And then sweep them over towards the right. Getting a side stretch over here. Feel free to switch up your if you need. All right, let's come on back through center, both arms reaching forward. And then roll your thumbs all the way up. And we're going to come here to tabletop. Let's go hands and knees. So we're going to have our knees right underneath our hips. Hands come right underneath the shoulders. We're going to start with some neck and power here. So as you inhale, lower your belly, lift your head and tailbone up, and deep breath in. All right. And then exhale, pushing around into a cow. And we're just going to go back and forth between those two. So inhale, heart forward, breathing in, and then exhale, lower any tension. And then crew, if you want to start to freestyle, feel free to make this your own. So you can start to take your ribs side to side, maybe stretch out your neck, and roll your ribs around. Any movement here that feels good for you, go for it. We're just exploring the body here, opening it up, getting ready for movement. So start to focus in on your breathing as best you can. You want to try to breathe in and out through the nose if you're able. Try to slow it down a little more here, getting that control. Nice, cool. Let's go one more. And then we'll make our way back into a neutral tabletop. From here, you're going to reach your right leg straight out to the right with your toes pointing forward. Yes. Nice. Now, already I've got a stretch here in my inner thighs and inner hips, so you could hang out here. If you want to go deeper, you can start to press yourself back, reaching your hips back, sort of like you would in child's pose. And if you want, you can actually take it all the way down and rest your hips onto your heels into a full half child's pose. But I want you to just kind of explore this and notice where you feel the stretch the most. It's going to vary just depending on where in your legs you are tight or in your hips. So you can always stay more lifted, maybe find a movement forward and back. But try to relax your shoulders here. Think about reaching your arms forward to lengthen out the side bodies. And so let's take one more breath in. As you exhale, come back up, tuck that leg in, and then switch sides. Take your left leg out to the side, toes point forward, and then again you can start to press your hips back. And maybe explore all the way up, all the way down. Maybe you feel it going about halfway. And then try to relax through the upper body. Nice. Reach your arms out. Stretch out your entire spine here. One more breath in. And as you exhale, roll up. Tuck that knee in. Coming back into your tabletop. Draw both hands forward now and then let your heart down towards the ground. Coming into puppy dog pose. So keeping the hips lifted above the knees, and really bowing down through the chest, getting that stretch through the upper back, the shoulders. Take a deep breath in here, and then you'll use your exhale to crawl yourself back up. Let's come back to tabletop. Nice, cool. All right. So we're going to get into some movement right away here. You're going to reach your right leg straight back behind you, and you want to point the toes and knees down. Yes. You can hang out here if that's feeling good. If you want a little more, we're going to try to reach the left arm forward. Nice, yogis. Okay, so we're just holding our balance here. Try to lift your arm and leg up a little bit higher. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to tap our hand and foot down to the ground so the arm and leg stay straight. Yeah, so just lightly touch, and then you're going to lift them both back up to start. All right, let's go 2 more times. So you inhale, drop your hand and leg down. And then use your exhale to lift it up. Excellent. Let's go one more time. We'll tap down. Exhale, we lift up and hold it. And then bring your hand down, your knee down. Good job. Take a beat. And then we'll switch sides here. So we're going to reach our left leg now, straight back behind you. Knees and toes point down. Yeah. And then again, belly button in. Try reaching your right arm forward. This is getting into your back. It's also working your core, your arm, your glute. You could stay here. Keep your arm and leg straight. You're going to tap your hand and foot down as an option. Touch the ground lightly. And then exhale, lift them both back up to start. Nothing else moves except that arm and leg. Let's go 2 more times. So tap down. And exhaling to lift. Good. And then one more. Let's hold it up here a little longer, maybe a little higher. And then set your hand down, your knee down. Nice. Shake it out. When you're ready, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Lifting your hips up and back. So really let your head relax here. Push strong through your arms. Lift your tailbone up. Nice crew. If you're feeling good in your down dog, you can start to bend one knee and then the other, pedaling out your feet. Maybe shake your head out a little bit, yes and no. Let gravity lengthen out your spine here as well as the backs of your legs. Yes. If it's ever too much to be in down dog, you can always come to all fours. And I want you to really think about lengthening away from the ground. It's almost like you're about to lift up into a handstand. That's the action you want to think of. And then from here, bend both your knees, look forward at your hands, and you're going to step your feet up to a forward fold at the top of your mat. So feet come hips distance, bend your knees a lot, and then let yourself drape down over your legs. Yeah, you can just let your arms dangle, or you could grab opposite elbows, coming into what we call ragdoll. You can shake your head out a little bit, yes and no. Letting all that blood come to your head here, so we get a little smarter, a little bit more awake. Maybe shake your head out, yes and no, letting gravity stretch out your spine. Nice crew. Take your hands to your shins. We're going to inhale, find a flat back. As you exhale, bend your knees further down. Yeah, and then reach your arms. Let's come up to stand. Exhale, hands come together down to your heart. Good. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, take a forward fold, bend your knees, dive down. We'll inhale, find that flat back. Good, and then exhale, hands to the earth, step back to downward facing dog. Nice job. All right, time to get into some flow. We're going to go through a couple sun salutations here. We're going to keep adding on. So let's take another inhale, bend your knees, look forward. As you exhale, step or hop your feet, find forward fold, top of your mat. We'll inhale to a flat back. And exhale, forward or down. And then reach your arms up to stand. As you exhale, hands come together down to your heart. Nice, reach it back up, breathe in. As you exhale, you're going to sit down into chair pose. So weight back into your heels, into your glutes. You can keep your feet separated, your knees separated. We're just going to take one breath in. As you exhale, dive it all the way down. Inhale, let's find a flat back. Good, and then hands down. We're going to step our left leg back. Left knee lowers down to the earth. Your right foot is forward here in a low lunge. Exactly. Now you could stay down if you want. Hands can come to a thigh if you want. If those are okay, we can reach all the way up. Yes. And then maybe scoot that right foot forward a little bit more. Press your hips deeper into it. Push down through your right foot. Feel your energy lifting up through your fingers. And then maybe look up towards the sky. Find a little back bend here. Take a deep breath in. Good. Exhale all the way down. Hands to the ground. We'll take our right leg back and then push it back. Find downward facing dog. Nice work. All right, once again, let's take an inhale. Bend your knees, look forward. And then exhale, step, or you can hop your feet. Let's find that forward fold. We'll inhale to a flat back. And exhale, dive it down. Yes, let's reach your arms up to stand. As you exhale, hands come together to your heart. Good, inhale, take it up. Back down into your chair, hips pull back, bend your knees. You're low into that squat. Just hold it strong here. Think about engaging through your core, lengthen through the top of your head. Maybe sit a little deeper. Yeah, and then exhale, take your forward fold. We're going to inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, hands down. This time we step our right leg back. Right knee down to the earth, your left foot is forward. Yeah, and again, you can stay down with your hands. Hands can come to your thigh. And we'll try reaching all the way up. Yes, yogis, maybe scoot that left foot forward more. See if you can press your hips a little bit deeper into it. Push down through your left foot to lift up. And then we're tilting back, maybe from your shoulder blades to look up towards the sky. Really welcoming in the day. Nice, hands all the way down to the ground. Left leg comes back behind you. And once again, we push it back. Find your downward facing dog. All right, it's getting hot already. So let's take a big inhale in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let that go. All right, press stronger through your hands here. Let's try lifting your right leg up into a three-legged dog. Right leg lifts. And feel free to find any movement for a moment that feels good. So you can bend your knees, circle out your ankles, spread your toes, kind of shake your leg out. Whatever you like here. Try to keep that strong contact with your hands. Focus your core, push both away. Nice. And then look forward. We're going to step that right foot through between your hands. You're coming up to warrior two. So you're going to turn your left foot down flat. And then cartwheel your arms up. Yes, our feet are in the shape of a T. We're looking out over our right fingertips. Nice, crew. If you want, you can always separate your feet wider, bend deeper into that right knee to get a little deeper into your hips and your legs here. All right, we're going to take this into a flow. You just straighten your legs. You reach your arms up. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bend your right knee. Sit back down into that warrior two. Good. Let's go 2 more times just like that. Inhaling to lift up. Exhale to drop it down. Good. We go 1 more. Exhale, lower. Reverse that warrior. Reach your right arm up and back towards the parking lot behind you. Exactly. So we're bending more into that right knee, stretching a little bit further through the ribs. And then take it up and over, extended siding there. Right forearm to your thigh, your left arm up overhead. Yes, cool. If you want to go deeper, go for it. We'll be back here again, but you can always take your right hand down to the ground. You can practice hovering your hand. That's even harder. Just think less weight through that right arm. Go ahead, lift yourselves up. Find that warrior two. From here, straighten out your right leg. You're going into triangle pose. So keep our legs straight. You're going to really reach your right hand forward as far as you can. When you can't go any further, that's when you take your right hand down and your left arm up. Yes. Triangle pose, all about the straight lines. Push down through your feet. Feel more length through the top of your head and through your fingertips. That's it, crew. Let's come on up, reverse triangle. Your legs stay straight. Reach that right arm up and back. Go ahead, take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, you'll bend your right knee back down to warrior two. And then take your hands down, frame your foot. Step your way back to downward facing dog. Nice job. Take a nice open mouth exhale if you need. Let that heat go. Okay, let's try lifting our left leg up here, 3-legged dog on the other side. Exactly. And then maybe some movement, maybe bend your knees, circle out your ankle. Do whatever feels good with that left leg. Keep a strong push here through your hands, really engage through your core. And then we're going to look forward. Step that left foot through between your hands. Turn your right foot down flat. Warrior two, you come on up, bending through that left knee. Yes. So maybe wiggle your feet a little bit further apart. Feel that strength through your arms, through your legs. We're going to take that flow. So we inhale, reach the arms and legs straight. Yes. Coming into star pose and then bend your left knee back down into that warrior two. 2 more times. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it down. How good it feels just to take a deep breath. Let's go 1 more time. Nice. Hold it down here in that warrior. And then reverse it. Reach your left arm up and back. So going for a really big side stretch here. Bend a little deeper through the left knee. See if you can reach further with your left arm. Yeah. And then use your obliques to lift up and over, coming into extended side angle. Left forearm down to your thigh. Your right arm is up overhead. Nice, crew. And again, if you want harder, left hand can come down towards the ground. Maybe you hover it. Really push through that left leg. Use your obliques here as well. Think length through the top of your head. Nice. We'll take 1 more breath in here. Just exhale to lift it back up. Good job on that warrior two. Nice. From here, triangle pose. We straighten out the left leg. Pull your hips back. Reach your left hand forward. Really stretch. And then left hand down, right arm up. The key here is to have a little bend of your knees. We're not locked out. If you're locked out, you'll feel wobbly. So bend your knees and actively push down through your feet. Both of them. Yeah. Lengthen a little more through the top of your head. Good. And then lift it up, reverse triangle. Legs stay straight. Left arm reaches up and back. Nice, crew. Take an inhale here. And then bend your left knee back down into warrior two. Excellent. Hands all the way down. Frame your foot, step it back. Find your downward facing dog. Good job. Once again, let's take another inhale in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. All right, let's add on a little bit. So once again, let's lift your right leg up. We'll find that 3-legged dog. This time, try to get your legs straight. So either point or flex your foot, but do something with it, and then see if you can lengthen a little more, and then lift up even higher. Take a deep breath in. We're gonna look forward, step that right foot through between your hands. It's warrior two. Once again, left foot spirals down, windmill your arms up. Yes, going just a little faster here. We're gonna find our star pose, straighten your legs, reach your arms to the sky. And then exhale, bend your right knee back down into warrior two. And then reverse it, reach your right arm up and back. Stretch a little further here. Nice, let's take it up and over. Extended side angle, right forearm to your thigh, left arm up overhead. Again, if you want to go deeper, we'll hold here for a couple breaths. Try to feel more weight through both of your feet, but pushing down, just like in that triangle. Lift yourself back up. Let's find that warrior two. Good job, triangle pose. We straighten out the right leg. Reach it forward, right hand down, left arm up. Good, lift it up, reverse triangle. Legs stay straight, right arm reaches up and back. Nice, let's take both arms up. Turn your right toes forward. You're gonna hinge forward here. Come into a wide-legged forward fold. Take a moment here to stretch. Let your head relax down. We'll hang here for a few breaths. So options, you could have your hands just right on the ground. If you want a little more, you can always take your hands onto your legs and lift up for more support. If you want more intensity, you could grab opposite elbows, take it into a ragdoll if you've got room, or you can try a shoulder opener, taking your hands behind your back and then reaching your arms up overhead. And then try to really let your head roll. Shake it up. Letting all that tension melt away, bring a stretch through the legs, through your spine. And checking in with where your mind is at. Can you bring it back into feeling into your body? Just taking a few slow, deep breaths to feel into this moment. Is there anything that you can release just by consciously bringing your awareness to that space? Can you let go? And then let's take a twist. You can have your left hand down on the ground. Right arm opens you up into a twist here. Maybe you turn to look up towards that right hand. And then we'll switch that out. Right hand down right under your nose. Left arm reaches you up. And we're really feeling that rotation through the upper back here, your shoulder blades. And then both hands come down. Good. We're going to crawl our way over towards our right leg. Let yourself spin until you're in a low lunge back towards the front of your mat. Yes, so we're in a runner's lunge now with our left knee lifted. Option to set it down, but we're going to try left hand down, right arm up, coming into a twist. So I want you to really push through that right foot. Less weight here through your hands. Lengthen out as much as you can. Good, and then both hands down. Final challenge, come on up to stand crescent lunge or reach your arms up. Yes. Good, take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, we're going to find a hinge forward, arms sweep back. We're going to take that 2 more times. So inhale, lift it up, breathing in. Good, exhale, keep your spine long. Feel your right foot anchor down. Let's go one more time. Lift it up. Exhale, big sweep. Nice. One more time, lift it up. You're folding into pyramid pose. So your hands are going to come down, frame your right foot, and then step your left foot in enough so that you can set it down flat. And then you're going to fold over your right leg. We're going for a hamstring stretch of this front leg. So feel free to bend one or both of your knees as much as you need here. You want to feel some stretch through that right leg, but not to the point where you're forcing anything. Yeah. And then try to relax your head down. Second up inversion here as well with your head below your heart. Lots of benefits to being upside down. The best way to really reap it is to try to slow down your breathing and relax and soften into this. Yeah. Little slight pressure through the right foot. Think about pushing your foot down while you lengthen your hips up. Letting that stretch of the right leg. We'll take just a couple more breaths here. Good, and then from here, You're going to frame your foot, hands down to the ground, start to make your way back, find downward facing dog. Nice crew. So good. Let's jump right into the second side. We'll lift our left leg up now, three-legged dog. Try to get your leg straight. Point to flex your foot. Maybe lift up just a little bit higher. Yes, you're pushing strong through the arms. We're looking forward to coming through to warrior two. So left foot through between your hands. And then windmill yourself up. Nice. Bend your left knee. Good job. Strong arms, strong legs here. And then we inhale, come up into star pose, legs and arms straight. Yes. And then bend your left knee back down into that warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Left arm reaches up and back. Maybe bend a little deeper through your left knee. Gorgeous. Let's go the other way. Up and over, extended side angle. Left forearm down, right arm up overhead. And again, if you want harder, you can take your hand down, you can hover it. Try to stretch a little longer through the top of your head. Good, you're breathing. Lift it back up. Let's find that warrior two. Good, triangle pose. Straighten out your left leg. Reach your left hand forward, and then tick-tock it down. Left hand down, right arm up. Think in all directions. Yes, you're a star exploding energy. Good, push down through both of your feet. Here, lift up. Let's find that reverse triangle. Left arm reaches up and back. Stretch a little further through the left ribs. And then we'll take both hands up. Turn your left toes forward. Once again, you'll hinge at your hips. Let's find wide-legged forward fold. Let yourself soften into it. A moment to breathe. Shake your head out. If you want to grab your water bottle, it's a nice opportunity. Notice how it feels to be in a position the second time around. Right as we get into things, we start to become more familiar with them, our body starts to open up. It's the same thing with anything really, right? It's all about practice. Consistency is key. Whether we're doing yoga or really in any area of our lives, when we're showing up in our relationships, at work, in our personal lives, our habits, our wellness. And we're going to do a little different twist here. So we're going to reach both arms out, kind of like they're downward facing dog arms. So just straight out in front of you. And then your right hand comes underneath the left arm, and you're going to reach to grab onto your left leg. And then use your right arm to turn to look underneath the left. Come on, into a nice twist up and under that left arm. Let's switch it out. So we'll take the right hand forward. Yes. Left arm goes underneath that right. Grab a hold of your right leg. Wherever you can grab is great. If you go down lower, it's going to be a little more challenging. Just a bigger stretch. And we're turning to look underneath that right leg. Oh, the sun is like at 100 today. Okay, let's come on back through center. Both arms reaching forward. Take one last breath here. Awesome. Let's crawl your hands over towards your left leg. You're going to turn until you're in a runner's lunge back to the front. You're framing your left foot. Yes. Try to keep your right knee up. We'll have our left hand up, right hand down for a twist. Yeah, option to set that right knee down if you want support. Good. Push a little more through your left foot. Work with all of your toes. Really work that big toe. Good. Now both hands down. We're coming up to stand. Push through your left foot. Find your balance. Reach your arms up. Crescent lunge. Good. Try to square off both of your hips. We're a little bit taller here. Root down through that left foot. We're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, we find that hinge forward. So you decide how low you go. By sweeping the arms. Let's go 2 more times. Big reach up. Breathing in. As you exhale, full hinge arms. Good. Oh yeah, let's go one more time. Inhale. Nice yogis. Exhale. Let it go. And one more time. Lift it up. And we're going to take that into pyramid. So our hands come all the way down, frame that left foot, and then step your right foot in. Again, and exhale, you can set it down flat. Ideally, you want your feet about hips distance, and your right foot's kind of pointing to a 45-degree angle to the right. But don't worry about it too much. I just want you to focus on the stretch here that's happening in your left leg. So let yourself fold forward. You want to feel the hamstrings of that left leg. Good, try to relax your head down. You can bend your left knee, your right knee, whatever you need to get comfortable here. We want to feel some sensation with a stretch, but never to the point where you feel like you're gripping or you're like forcing yourself to be there. Really, you're going to get more flexible if you back off a little bit. You need to tell your body that it's safe, it's okay to be here, and that requires a bit of surrender. Taking in this peaceful moment, welcoming in the breeze here. We'll take our last breath. And then hands frame your foot. And you're going to start to make your way back. Let's find our downward facing dog once again, please. Nice work. Let's take an inhale, bend your knees, look forward. And then exhale, step or hop your feet, find your forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. And then exhale, dive down. Let's reach our arms, come all the way up to stand. Good, exhale, hands together, down to your heart. All right, we're going to take a minute to be upright, let the breeze cool you off, and we're going to practice tree pose. So we're going to have our right foot down first. Our left heel will lift up. You can always just hang out right here. Kickstand is a great place to be, especially if you're feeling wobbly or you have an injury. If you're ready to go into full tree, wherever you take your foot is fine on your leg. There's not really a right or wrong. Down lower will probably feel more stable. Usually the higher you go, kind of throws off your balance. I like to go like right at the knee. It's kind of like a perfect little foothold. Okay, so hands pressed together, lift up tall. And then reach your arms up. Yes. Root down for your right foot to go a little taller here. Yeah. And then trust yourself. You've likely been here before. Most of you guys are regulars, so knowing that your body has this knowledge, this ability, you don't really have to do any effort. You just gotta trust. You just gotta be. Yes, one more inhale. And then exhale, release. Nice, go ahead and shake that out. And we'll go right into round two here. Left foot down, our right heel lifts. And again, you can hang out here. Maybe your foot starts to make its way up. And you're feeling that connection between your foot and your leg. Find your core. Try to find something in front of you that's not moving to look at. That's going to help a lot. And then grow your branches. Reach up tall. Yes. So you're actively pushing down while lengthening up. Gorgeous crew. That's it. And then again, trust yourself. Try to soften into it. All right, go with the effort. One more breath in. Good job. Go ahead and release that. Give it a good shake out. And then we'll inhale, reach both arms up. As you exhale, come on down, forward fold. We'll inhale to a halfway lift. And then exhale, hands come down. We're going to step back to plank pose. It's really the only one we're going to do today, so let's commit to it if you want to do it, but you can always skip it, go to child's pose. That's where we're going. You can also do it with your knees down. If you're in the plank, think straight arms, straight legs. Reach out through the top of your head. Yes. So you're actively pushing the ground away. Nice. Think energy through the backs of your legs. And then notice if you've started to hold your breath, you're going to feel it better if you take a deep breath here instead. Yeah. Take one more inhale. You got this. And then as you exhale, let's lower the knees down. Good work, yogis. Find child's pose. Toes come together. Knees wide, reach your arms forward, and you can rest your forehead down onto your mat. Take a moment and breathe. Well done. Taking a moment to check in with yourself. Notice how you're feeling. How does your body feel? Your energy. We just did a lot of movement. And like I said, it's getting hot out here, so taking any open mouth exhales you need to return yourself back to center. Feeling that stretch of your spine, the stretch of your hips. And we're going to do a little gentle twist here. All you have to do is lift up a little bit and then slide your right arm underneath your left. And then drop your right shoulder, right ear down to the ground. Kind of like a thread the needle in our child's pose. Yeah, just resting the right ear. Let your head relax, your shoulders. Beautiful, let's switch it out. We'll take that right arm forward. And then left arm goes underneath, left ear, left shoulder down to the earth. Yes, feeling that twist. And breathing right at the base of the shoulder blades. Alright, slowing down your breathing here. Again, breathing right at the base of those shoulder blades. And then come back through center, both arms reach forward. And you're more than welcome to hang out here if you need a break, if you need a moment to yourself. You can stay in child's pose as long as you need. If you're ready for just a little bit more work, I've got one more challenge for you. So we'll make our way back up to downward facing dog whenever you're ready. Take your time with it. Yes. All right, from downward facing dog, let's recommit to the grip of your hands. Spread your fingers, push down with all your fingers, but especially your index finger and your thumb. Gorgeous. Now we're going to try lifting our right leg up again. Find that three-legged dog. Maybe get it straight, maybe point or flex your foot, maybe lift up a little higher. Yeah. And then let's look forward. You're stepping right foot through. Once again, warrior two. Left foot down, and roll your arms up. Yes. Just like before. Inhale, straighten your legs, star pose, arms reach up. Exhale, bend your right knee. And then reverse it, right arm reaches. Exhale, extended side angle. Just here for a moment. Lengthen out a bit further, maybe drop it down towards the earth. And lift it back up. Come into reverse triangle, straighten out your leg. Reach your right arm up and back. Okay, crew, we tested your balance, we've stretched out your legs. We're going to try something fun here, a little half moon pose. So what you're going to do is bend your right knee back down like you're going into warrior two. Your right hand goes about a foot or so in front of your right foot. And then you're going to start to pick up your left leg. Open up towards the left, and then reach your left arm up towards the sky. Just do your best with it. Have fun. If you're like, what the heck? Just, try lifting that left leg up with your right hand down, and then maybe reach your left arm up. And then you can practice opening up your body towards the side. Now, take one more breath in. Maybe lift that left leg a little higher. Nice. Bend your right knee. Left foot comes down. And then our arms will mill up. Warrior two. Good job. That's a really challenging pose. So nice work, friends. Let's take one last breath in. Then exhale. Hands down. That's all you got to do. Step that right foot back. Find your downward facing dog. Okay, now you know what you're in for. It's our final push right here. We're going to slow it down after this. So let's lift that left leg up once again. Three-legged dog. Maybe it's straight. Maybe point to flex your foot. Your choice. Maybe lift higher. And then look forward, step that left foot through. And we're windmilling our arms up. Let's come up warrior two. Yes. Find your star pose. Inhale, arms and legs straight. Good. Exhale, bend your left knee. Reverse it. Left arm reaches up and back. Take it the other way. Extended side angle. Left arm down, right arm up. Just here for a moment. Maybe your left hand down to the ground. Good. Take it back up, warrior two. Reverse triangle. Straighten out your leg. Left arm reaches up and back. All right. Get ready to dive down. We're going for that half moon. So we bend it down. Left hand goes a foot or so in front of that left foot. And then from there, you're just trying to lift your right leg up. And then maybe lift it up kind of like a T. Maybe you open up to the side and you're reaching the right arm up. Yes. Again, we're just trying something new. Beautiful. That's it. Trust yourself. You've got this. You've done a lot. You've got all the building blocks, the essentials. Yes, you guys. Take one more breath in. And then step it back. Let's find that warrior two. Right foot down. Bend your left knee. Finish. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, hands go down. Frame your foot. Step back. Final time to downward facing dog. Yes. Let's take one last breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. Lower your knees down. Take a moment, find child's pose. Toes together, knees wide once again, reach it forward. Nice work. I said, that half moon pose is pretty challenging. I only bring it out every once in a while, but you guys slay that. Let's take a really slow breath in. Feeling all that tension, all that work melt away. You made it. And then from here, friends, you get to roll all the way up. You're going to come to sit in a butterfly pose. So Baddha Konasana here. We're going to start with the soles of our feet together. Knees come out to the side. Yeah, facing forward. Okay, and then you can walk your hips back a little bit to help you sit up taller. Really, gravity is doing most of the work here, letting your knees drop down, so you don't have to do much. But if you want more, we can find that hinge forward, getting closer to your feet. The hinge is coming from your hips, not your spine. So I want you to think about tilting forward through your pelvis, but try to keep your chest open, your back relatively straight, shoulders are down. And then you can take this opportunity to give your feet a little massage. Maybe rock side to side. And starting to return back to a more mindful breath here. So I want you to notice like where you feel that breath falling in your body. Might be a little more shallow in your chest, especially if you were like, what the heck? In that pose, whenever we're a little stressed, whenever we're really focused, these are all moments that can shorten our breath. Same thing is true also when we're excited. But it's so important for us to keep returning back to a state of rest and digest, our parasympathetic nervous system activated. And we just don't get many opportunities like that anymore. It's been shown that just looking at a screen actually shallows our breath. So when we're on our computers, our phones, without even realizing it, we're breathing less deeply. So welcome in that oxygen. It's like nature's medicine. Okay, from here we're going to roll up and we're going to turn to face one of the long sides of your mat. It doesn't matter which direction you face, right or left. Pick a view, they're both cute. And then we're going to open our legs out to the sides. You guys can face each other if you want. So we want our knees and toes pointing up. If you go further apart, a little more intense. A little closer together, a little less intense. But we're going to take a breath in here, reach both arms up. As you exhale, you're going to crawl your hands forward. Coming into a fold. Yes. Good. So relax your shoulders. Just like with that butterfly, remember the fold is happening mostly at our hips here. So you should feel your inner thighs, your inner hamstrings work on your hips. But it's easy for the legs to kind of collapse in, so I want you to think knees and toes stay up towards the sky. Try to keep your back straight, your shoulder down, your chest is open. And then start to claw your hands back up. Let's reach both arms up. You're going to turn to face your right leg and take a forward fold, reaching your hands for your toes. Yeah, you can either be flexed or pointed here. I like flexed because I just feel more sense of tone. But you can absolutely try relaxing your foot, being neutral or pointed, whatever feels better for you. Also, totally normal to feel the stretch here happening in the left side as well, the left low back and hip. Good. From here, we're going to keep reaching our right hand for our right foot. Take your left arm up and over. Maybe follow it with your gaze, coming into a side stretch. Yes. Breathing now into the left ribs, the left side body. Stretch a little further. Gorgeous. Cool. Let's come all the way up. Both arms up. Turn to face that left leg. And exhale, take a forward. Yeah, and again, it's all about the fold happening at your hips. Relax your shoulders. Foot can be pointed, flexed, or neutral. Try to feel energy through your foot, so you're reaching your heel forward while you're pulling your hips back. And we're going to keep reaching our left hand for our foot. Take your right hand up and over. Yes. Nice big side reach here. We're breathing into the ribs, down to the outer hip. Nice job, crew. Come all the way up. And you're going to use your hands, bring your feet together, You're going to swing them around one last time, face forward, and you're just going to come on up to kneel here. So you're at the top of your mat, knees underneath your hips or a little wider if you want. And then we're going to reach our arms up towards the sky. From here, open up your chest, you're finding cactus arms, bend your elbow. Go ahead and then lift it back up towards the sky, breathe in. And 2 more times. So, pull it down. Yes, inhale, reach it back up. Go ahead, one more time. Exhale. Gorgeous. Lift it all the way up. Reach your arms out to a T. You're going to take your right hand across your chest, hook onto it with your elbow, drop your shoulder down. If that feels good, great. If you want a little more, go into a neck stretch. You're going to start to tilt left ear down towards your shoulder. Yeah. Nice and gentle here. And roll out your wrist a couple times. And let's release. Arms back to a T. Left arm across, shoulder down. You're hooking onto it with your elbow. Really drop your shoulder so you lift up. And then maybe you're hanging out here. Maybe you start to tilt right ear down towards your right shoulder. Yeah. Again, nice deep breaths. And one more time, reach both arms up. Then, as you exhale, hands come down to the ground. You're in your tabletop. We're going to take one last cat and cow here. Inhale and head forward. Exhale. And let's take that one more time. Inhale. Exhale into your cat. And then we're going to make our way to lie all the way down. So sitting down onto your hip. Bring your feet around. If you want to grab water, highly recommend a little sip on your way down. I'm going to scoop forward here. Just make sure you have plenty of mat to lie down on. And then let's bring your knees in. Find a rock side to side here. Yes, resting on your back. We're going to be here for our final 10 minutes or so of class. So get anything that you need to get comfortable. Grab some glasses. Maybe cover your eyes. Get settled here. Guys. And let's take both feet down onto the ground. Flex your right foot, cross your right ankle over your left knee, coming into a figure 4. You can hang out here or thread your arms through, grabbing onto that left hamstring and gently pulling the whole shape in closer. So you want to try to keep your head down and your tailbone down. Try to keep your right foot flexed, but you can relax your left foot, just let it flop. And then you can start to find a rock side to side if you'd like. Lean it over to the right, to the left. Notice how that changes the stretch. Try to take the tension out of your shoulders. Yeah, nice and easy here. Getting into that right outer hip and glute primarily. And slowing down your breathing. Beautiful, cool. Let's switch out your feet. We'll set that right foot down, flexing your left. Cross your left ankle over the right knee. And then again, you'll thread your arms through, grabbing on, dropping your head down, your tailbone down, or gently pulling this whole shape in. So again, we're focusing on that stretch of the left outer hip, the left glutes, keeping your spine in neutral, and maybe you're finding a rock side to side. Yeah. So it's easier to get into that like roly-poly ball here. Try to fight that, keeping everything long, extended. And see if you can slow down your breathing. And then we're going to take a supine twist from here. Let's bring both knees into your chest. You'll stay holding on to the right leg, but you can straighten the left leg on the ground. And then from here, take your right arm out to the right. Use your left hand to guide your knee across your body over to the left into a twist. And then you can turn your head to look over towards the right. And we're breathing into that right side body, stretching from your ribs all the way down to the outer hip. Go ahead, slowly roll it back through center. And we'll switch sides. So we'll straighten that right leg. Let's bring your left knee in towards your chest. Left arm out to the left. Use your right hand to guide your knee over towards the right. And then maybe turn your head to look over to the left. And again, slower breaths here. Starting to slow everything down. Welcoming in the sounds of the birds. The sounds of the breeze. Good, let's roll it back through center. And then one last time, hug both knees into your chest. Good, if there are any last movements, anything else that you want to take before we go into our Shavasana, go for it. You can find a little happy baby, maybe stretching your legs up to the sky. Maybe just roll around for a moment. And then whenever you're ready, take your time. We're going to make our way into our final resting pose, our Shavasana. So we're going to lie all the way down. Traditionally, it's arms and legs outstretched, but you can absolutely roll to one side or even sit up if that's what you need. And then maybe rest your hands on your stomach, on your heart, maybe one on one, maybe arms by your sides. And then allow your eyes to close. Start to feel yourself really relaxing, heavy in the ground. Feel how for these final minutes of class, you really have nothing to do but enjoy just being relaxed. I'll let you know when it's time to get up. So for now, enjoy your Shavasana. Start to take some last few deep breaths here. Start to wake up your body with some movement. You can circle out your wrists and ankles, wiggle your fingers and toes. And maybe take a good morning stretch, reaching your arms overhead. This is our opportunity to really, truly start the day off right. So let's slowly come on up to sit. You can sit any way that feels good for you. You can cross-legged or have your legs out in front. But just like we started, I want us to take a moment here to close the eyes. Let's bring your hands to heart center with your palms touching. Taking a moment of gratitude for this beautiful day. And the reminder that every single breath is a fresh start. Every single moment we get to redecide how we want to show up, the kind of energy we want to bring. So thanking yourself for taking this time to give back to yourself, to fill up your own cup. Let's end by taking one final really deep breath together. Just one of your days so far. Let's really breathe in through the nose. Try to hold your breath at the top, maybe fill up with even more air. And then open your mouth. Let's exhale, sigh it out, let that go. Getting ready to have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Go ahead and open up your eyes. Thank you, yogis, so much. It's been such a pleasure. I'm so grateful to all of you. Thank you, thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause. Good work, crew. During Shavasana, I gave you guys some cards, so the card in front of you, they'll peel open, and they say something a little different. A secret quote inside. And I hope that whatever the message is today, I hope it resonates with you. The other card has 2 QR codes on it. One side will take you to my website. That's mindbodybadass.com. That's where you can find me for like basically everything. My Instagram, my YouTube, all is Mind Body Badass. And the other side of that QR code card will take you to my Venmo. So this is all a donation-based class. Anything you have to give, I'm super grateful for. Venmo is also Mind Body Badass, and I'll say Amy Baack Yoga. I also have my Venmo up here along with a cash box for any cash donations. It's about a $10 to $20 suggested donation, but again, anything you have to give, I'm super grateful for. I also have some free stickers that say Mind Body Badass on them. If you want to grab a free sticker, help yourself. And big thank you to everybody watching on YouTube. Be sure to tell your friends if they're not here, if they're looking for a yoga class that they can stream. I know my mom is joining in, so tell your friends that we're going to be live every Saturday, and we're still here as well Saturdays at Jimmy's. So I'm also here on Wednesday evenings from 6 to 7. So come through. That's a really fun vibe as well. It's a little bit slower flow and just a nice way to spend the evening, kind of slow down with the sunset. But thank you all so much for your support. Love you all so much. I'll see you soon. Thank you.